Thank you. Greetings to the Deputy Minister from South Africa. Also greetings to the executives of governments from the African country. And we say welcome. Oh, this is not my country, sorry. I'm from Wits, and our project, how do you do this?
Green arrow.
Green arrow.
The big one.
The big one.
Big green arrow.
All right, I'm a girl.
This one.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm going to speak about why you should invest with Wits Mining. Other than the fact that we have a significant gold resource in the Witwatersrand Basin, we have an estimate of 5 million ounces of gold, which is 65% of that has been measured and indicated in categories. We also have Project 200, which is a significant growth opportunity. We also have 2 outstanding prospecting rights, and that will also increase our production by 200,000 ounces per annum. Our life of mine is 17 years. We post-tax, we've got IRR of 81%. We US $500 million, and today's gold, it's 2,850 per ounce per gold. We've got 10 key ready. We're fully licensed. We've got all the permits you can think of. We've got approved environmental authorization, approved water use license. We've got approved social and labor plan. We have a cohesive and sustainable relationship with our communities. We've been on the news about the good news that we are mobilizing as Wits, but I'm going to come to that. We have a cost-effective toll treat agreement with Sibanye Stillwater. We've got a funding and executed loan documents to 2 South African entities for about 875 million. We have experienced international board and management team. This is a corporate snapshot. Wits, who's Wits? We've got Wits. We are listed in the Australian Stock Exchange. We've got a BE partner, which is Lilita Resources, and we've got Wits Mining South Africa. And both of those, they make Wits MLI, where everything is held. Your mining right, your water use license, everything. We have a capital structure of 3.39 billion shares on value. We've got a market capitalization of 119 million Australian dollars. We've got cash as of the 27th of August of 2.5 million Australian dollars. We've got enterprise value of 23 cents per ounce. We could not have made it this far without the people on the screen. Some of them are here in the room. It was not an easy journey, but we're here today. Keith, thank you. Simon, thank you. Thank you to myself. We couldn't have made it, but we did. No one believed that we could open a mine in Soweto, 10 kilometers from Midlands, with no community issues, with no report to DMRE, with no report to the Green Scorpions, with no issues from Department of Environmental Affairs, without our license being mentioned or reported to DMRE that we're not in compliance with. That shows the strength of the team that is leading Wits. That also shows how hard we have worked to get to where we are. This is a DFS financial model and funding for Qala Shallows. Peak funding, Gold price is 44 million. Payback period, it's 8 months. Payback period is 3.3 years from commencement. We've got post-tax net profit value of about 500 million. And these numbers have been verified, and the optimized definitive feasibility study was released on the 23rd of July 2025. We have a toll treat agreement already in place with Sibanye-Stillwater. We have a senior lender funding model that is based on the ore reserves, which incorporates the higher contingency rates compared to the DFS and the finance costs. What else is important? Everything is important, but I don't want to take a lot of time. I did mention that we've got a life of mine of 17 years, which will increase, of course, once those two prospecting right and the third prospecting right that we're in the process of applying for, then we'll probably be sitting at 20, 25 years of life of mine. Also, I should mention that our mine is underground. We're not disturbing any communities. We do not have any open cast or open pits around the community. This is the mining inventory and ore reserves. Measures, this is the measured one of 1 million and 3 million ounces gold at 3 grams, inclusive of ore reserves. We've got ore reserves of 4.6 million tons at 2.6 grams for 384 ounces of gold, which comprises 37% of the mining inventory. During the first 7 years of production, reserves comprise 75% of the mining inventory. And an underground drilling program will be implemented to convert the resources to reserves as decline development progresses to maintain the minimal level of reserves. The mine plan cut-off grade is at 131 grams and is calculated using the gold price of 2.8 as at 18 rands. That is the mine plan. That is where we are right now. The gray area already has been developed. We call it Qala Shallows because the area is really shallow. Our ore body is accessed from surface via decline. You basically walk when you go to our mine. The decline is located centrally in the mining area. Stopes will be accessed via strike drives developed on the K9B reef. Development of the strike drives and the decline will be by the mechanized method and with drill rigs, LHDs, ADTs deployed for drillings, face cleaning, hauling, blasted, and taken up on top. Most of the mining will take place in the large unmined block of the ground to the east of the property. So if you look at the diagram, that is where the DFS, our DFS is based on that. That is the stage 1, where all the definitive feasibility study figures come to. That is that around in the map, the red area, and that is how the route underground is going to look. Gold production. DFS completed on the first stage of development to deliver 944 ounces of gold. We've got initial production that will provide a robust 30,000 tons ore stockpile to facilitate the delivery of 15,000 tons per month to Sibanye-Stillwater. That is what we signed when we said we wanted the toll treat agreement. Sibanye said we'll only take it if we can deliver 15,000 tons of gold per month. We're targeting achievement of the stockpile and delivery within 6 to 8 months from the start of production. There will be a gradual mine build up towards a steady state production of 70,000 tons, which will be year 5, if I'm correct. Those are the reefs. We've got the Kimberley Reef, we've got the Bed Reef, and we've got the Main Reef. And those are the categories that are measured. Those are the tonnages. That is the great, and that is the connect. But these three distinct reefs, as they are shown in the picture, they are well understood geologically. Mineralization has been done in metallurgy. And as I said before, there are additional prospecting rights that are under application. This is where we are. This is how it looks. Around us, we're basically close to town. We've got communities around, and people wonder and ask why and how do we do it? Because we do it in a way that is sustainable. We do it in a way that is respectful to our neighbors. We monitor groundwater. We started doing that even before we started with the mobilization. We monitor the dust. We engage the local leaders. We're in engagement with the Department of DPMR. I almost said DMRE, DPMR. We partly surface right owners, but mostly we've got independent surface right owners that are already developing around us. 2 kilometers or 3 kilometers from our mine, there's actually a mall that is being built that it can show how sustainable we are and how seriously we take ESG. If someone will decide to build a block of flats, or someone will decide to build a mall closer to a mine, because everything is published and everything is spoken to. I engage communities once a month, go to Josie FM. They ask questions because when the people hear about the mine, there are concerns about the dust, cracking of houses, contamination of water, what's going to happen to the pollution. And all those questions are addressed and are monitored. And we've had the baseline studies done prior to that. I think that is why when the DFS and the due diligence was done by the two organizations that have given us the debt, we were found to be in a good position and in a good state that we can mine in an area that is highly congested, because when you look there, you say it will not happen, but we have made it to happen. This is MRE and ore reserve growth. We are looking at July 2025. Of course, I did say that DFS was updated. December 2024, we boosted the new prospecting right, which was granted. 2021, bed reef, main reef upgrade. We started 2016, and you can see our progress moving forward. And the company has grown, and we declared the ore reserves to 384,000 ounces. We're targeting our first gold pour by Q1 of 2026. Completion of the project finance package, mobilizing. We're mobilizing right now on site. We're building 30,000 stockpile to start delivery to Sibanye. First gold pour, which is the biggest news. EPCM contractor is on work. We've got underground level access already via decline development. We've got underground sampling to grow the ore reserves. We're ramping up for the 70,000 at a steady rate. These are the key milestones driving the value of the organization from 2021 to 2025. The mining right was granted. Early works started, commenced, it stopped. We restarted. We've got a toll processing agreement. We've updated the DFS. We've got all the contracts negotiated with the key suppliers. We've done with the project finance due diligence, credit approval to 2 senior lenders, complete capital raise to commence at mobilization of site. We're currently executing legal documents of a 50 million senior loan facility. This is us. This was a big day when that RAM machine was delivered. And we are mobilizing. We have started employing people from the community. We've got an existing database. And the rule of the organization is that you can't mine in Soweto and not employ in Soweto. That will be a disaster, but also it will be unfair because they are the people that will be dealing with the noise of the trucks. Therefore, we made a conscious decision as an organization that we will train when we cannot find the skills. But if we can't find the skills, we will get them to train the people of Soweto to benefit. Because in 15 years, no gold mine has been opened in this country, in that country, in our country, which is South Africa. I've spoken about the environmental, social, and governance. We have community meetings, as I said. We have about 9 wards. Already we have formed 7 local economic development forums, which work closely with the government to monitor our compliance in terms of environment, to also monitor our compliance in terms of the implementation of the social and labor plan. We also have outstanding monthly meetings and also Tozama on radio with open questions. And that's it. Thank you very much for having me.